are hooked, and the Nikokadi movement, young people coming on board and trying to say we want to make a change. How would they feel confident that the commission is doing? And according to ILOG, based on what you've seen, do you think this trust deficit will still go on and persist in 2027? Or you feel the commission still has a chance to walk Kenyans and say, this is our target, this is where we are vis-a-vis the reality that we're dealing with, and what we can be able to do and what we can't be able to do?
Every working day, the commission has an opportunity to redeem its image, in my view. And we have highlighted a number of issues, even just current issues about the Nikokadi movement, where they could go out of their way. They have come out and issued clarifications, but I think they need, one of the issues about even just a 2012 issue was that how many young voters, or even how many voters in this country remember that we actually re-registered in 2012? Not many. Not many. In fact, people were asking themselves, what did we do in 2012? Exactly. Everybody was asking themselves, what is it that we did in 2012? Could we have been removed from the register? It's a simple issue. Explaining these issues in a manner that Kenyans understand first the process. Elections are about the people. And they are there for the people. We have to make them people-centric. We must understand, especially now that we have younger voters who are interested in participating in the process, there should be a very robust engagement. I would be now getting, Ademba would be my friend if I was in IBC right now. It would be somebody I bring on board to say, I want you to help the other young people, because you have already mobilized them, and you have other lieutenants out there who are doing very good work. I would embed them in an outreach campaign, because it's about them.
Exactly.
It's about them. And in the manner that they understand, whether they understand it through TikTok or through whatever fora, let you go to those spaces, because it is their elections anyway. So what I would require of IBC is that kind of an outlook. They're not relinquishing their responsibility and their mandate if they allowed the young people, the women from chamas and other people to participate in the program and curate what they call co-creation of engagement on the electoral process. I would expect that at the very least.
Musau, you see, you've mentioned something that is very critical, that elections is for the people, by the people, and about them pretty much, because it is the people who get out there to donate that power to individuals who will represent them, because 55 million Kenyans can't go and vote for a finance bill. No, we have to elect the 290 individuals to do that for us, right? So therefore then, this exercise must include Kenyans. Kenyans have to be at the center, because here's the thing. Today we talk about, I beg to digress, but I will come back to what I'm saying. If someone is saying that healthcare is not working in the country, it is because they have used that healthcare and it has not worked for them, and that is feedback mechanism for you, right? It is them who will tell you how it is. So therefore, for an election to be free and fair, it is not the political class to tell us that the election is free and fair. It is Kenyans to tell you that according to them, the election was free and fair. But we see that in all these decisions, even right now, the people are calling for the audit of these, we're calling for the audit of the register. It is the political class. For a very long time, it has been seen that decisions around elections, it is the political class that have always pushed the narrative. IEBC therefore has the responsibility to change the conversation, to put Mwananchi first, because it is about them. Because if I, as a seto, is not confident about where you sit, because I don't trust the political class. If I see you play with them, I will definitely not trust that you have my interest at heart. Would I be wrong to think like that?
No, totally not. Because you remember, the